Ryokan, a Zen master, lived the simplest kind of life in a little hut at the foot of a mountain. One evening, a thief visited the hut, only to discover there was nothing in it to steal. Ryokan returned and caught him. "You may have come a long way to visit me," he told the prowler, "and you should not return empty-handed. Please take my clothes as a gift." The thief was bewildered. He took the clothes and slunk away. Ryokan sat naked watching the moon. "Poor fellow," he mused. "I wish I could give him this beautiful moon." Now, let's discuss the moral of this story. The central lesson of the moon cannot be stolen is that true wealth and security come from non-attachment and inner contentment, not from material things that can always be taken away. Possessions are temporary. The ability to appreciate beauty, practice kindness, and remain at peace cannot be stolen. The story shows how a life of radical simplicity and generosity frees a person from fear, anger, and greed, even when someone tries to rob them. Following is the line-by-line breakdown. Ryokan, a Zen master, lived the simplest kind of life in a little hut at the foot of a mountain. Ryokan has deliberately chosen poverty. He owns almost nothing because he has trained his mind to need almost nothing. This opening line quietly tells us that real strength is not measured by what you accumulate, but by how little you require. He is not poor in spirit, he is free. One evening, a thief visited the hut, only to discover there was nothing in it to steal. The thief's whole plan collapses. He expected a haul. Instead, he finds emptiness. The humor is sharp. The man who has everything in the world's eyes actually has the least to lose. The story is already poking fun at the idea that security comes from locks, alarms, or physical possessions. Ryokan returned and caught him. "You may have come a long way to visit me," he told the prowler, "and you should not return empty-handed. Please take my clothes as a gift." Here is the story's emotional heart. Most people would feel rage, fear, or self-pity. Ryokan feels hospitality. He calls the thief a visitor, not a criminal. He gives away the only thing he still owns, his clothes, so the man will not leave disappointed. This is not ordinary kindness. It is the kindness that comes from having nothing left to protect. He is not being naive. He is being completely unafraid. The thief was bewildered. He took the clothes and slunk away. The thief's confusion is important. He came ready for conflict and received grace instead. The story does not say the thief suddenly becomes good. It only shows that greed meets its match when it runs into someone who refuses to play the same game. The thief is left uncomfortable because his worldview has been gently shattered. Ryokan sat naked watching the moon. "Poor fellow," he mused. "I wish I could give him this beautiful moon." Naked and cold, Ryokan is still the richer man. The moon, huge, silent, shared by everyone, is the perfect symbol for what cannot be owned or stolen. Ryokan's final thought is pure compassion. He actually feels sorry for the thief, who can only carry off a shirt and pants, while the greatest treasure in the universe hangs overhead for free. How does the story apply to daily life? Think about the things people fight over every day. Money, status, gadgets, reputations, even parking spots. The story quietly asks, what are you really protecting? When a coworker gets the promotion you wanted, when your phone is stolen on the bus, when someone criticizes you online, when a friend betrays your trust, the automatic reaction is often anger or resentment. Ryokan's response is different. 1. Let go of ownership. You do not have to stop working hard or earning money, but you can stop believing those things define or protect you. If they disappear tomorrow, what remains? The story says the answer should be peace and the ability to enjoy simple, free things, like a sunset, a good conversation, or a quiet walk. 2. Respond to harm with unexpected generosity. Someone cuts you off in traffic. A roommate eats your leftovers. A family member says something cruel. The usual response is retaliation or sulking. Ryokan's move is to give even more, to offer understanding or help instead of defensiveness. It confuses the other person and leaves you lighter. It is not weakness. It is a power move that keeps your mind uncluttered. 3. Value what cannot be taken. The moon in your life might be the ability to laugh, the love you feel for your people, the curiosity that makes you read or create, or the calm you feel when you step outside at night. These things survive job loss, breakups, natural disasters, or theft. The more you practice noticing them, the less afraid you become. 4. Live simply on purpose. You do not have to move into a hut, but you can ask yourself, how many things do I own that I don't actually need? Every item you stop buying or clinging to is one less thing a thief or life's changes can ever take from you. In short, the story is not just about a gentle monk and a confused robber. It is a mirror held up to our own daily grasping. The lesson is simple but hard to live. Stop trying to own the moon. Just look at it, enjoy it, and maybe offer someone else a better view. Freedom is the only thing worth keeping, and the only thing no one can ever steal.